Hey, thanks for joining me. Today we are making meatballs. One of my favorite recipes my mom has taught me. For our meatballs, we use the holy trinity of chopped meats. That is beef, which is an 80-20 blend. We have ground veal and ground pork. We have 1 pound of each. Always make my meatballs in 3-pound batches. They never go to waste, basically. So I have the 3 chopped meats added in here. I use 3 whole eggs added to the chopped meats. We have breadcrumb and some milk. I like to add the milk to the breadcrumb, give it a little stir before I add it into the chopped meat mixture. The bread really makes the softness in the meatballs. So you can try and make meatballs without bread. It just doesn't work. Okay, we have the breadcrumbs added. We have 9 cloves of chopped garlic. We have Pecorino Romano cheese. And this is all something I like to do as well. As you notice, when I add the ingredients, I'm not just dumping them on one piece of meat. Not sure if that makes a difference, but I tend to think it does. I had some salt added, cracked black pepper, probably about 1/4 teaspoon, and some coarsely ground chopped parsley. One of my favorite things about meatballs, other than eating them, is the absolute smell. Okay, I don't know how it happens, but one of my favorite things in life is being woken up by the smell of meatballs. I don't know how it happens. I think I just said that. I don't know how it happens. But anyway, the smell just travels over the ceiling, down my door, hugs me and gives me a kiss right on the cheek to wake me up. One of my favorite ways of being woken up. As I'm mixing all the ingredients in here, notice I'm doing it very lightly. I'm really not making snowballs here. I'm gently putting the fresh meats in here to form them, not overworking it. And what I do here on the side is I have a couple ounces of warm water. Depending on the consistency of the meatballs, I will add just a touch of water for moisture and just continue mixing it. Ice cream scooper, one of the most important utensils in our house. We eat a lot of ice cream, and we eat a lot of meatballs. So what I do is I use it to portion them out so everything cooks the same. So it's a nice sized portion. And we scoop them out here, and even when you see here, I'm not overworking them, I'm just gently rolling them. Because the consistency of the meat and how the ball is made makes a real difference at the end. And I'll probably roll out about 6, and then I will drop them in my frying pan, which is preheated with some olive oil on medium high. Bring the meatballs over to the frying pan and start gently adding them in. And the magic is happening. And they'll cook a couple minutes on each side. And as I drop those in and they're cooking, come back to my workstation and start rolling some more meatballs. We have our last batch of meatballs right in here, and we are on the home stretch of greatness. I want you to notice also that I didn't overcrowd the frying pan, so it's nice and easy to turn them on all sides, because it's important that the meatballs cook on all sides. These have been in for a couple minutes, and they are ready to come out. I have the other meatballs resting on a platter, which is lined with a paper towel to take away a little of the excess oil. Not that anybody in my family is afraid of a little oil. And when I first started this recipe, I was a little upset. I didn't like how the filming was going. I had a little dead time. But you know what? Meatballs are going to take care of everything. And it's an unwritten law in every house. The platter of meatballs, half the tray is for everybody in the morning, sort of like a meatball breakfast. And then the other part of the tray is for the meat sauce. So let me give them a taste. They are crispy on the outside and exploding with juice in the inside. Flavor is absolutely amazing. I hope you enjoy this meatball recipe. Bon appetit.